Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to talk about NMAT, which is nothing but Narsimondji Management Aptitude Test 2023. So what we are going to talk about in this video is the important dates of NMAT 2023, the exam pattern of NMAT 2023, and the preparation strategies and the test taking strategies which are required for cracking this examination, the syllabus, the important topics from where the questions are asked in NMAT 2023 or will be asked, the top colleges which will be accepting the scores of NMAT, and the previous year exam analysis, which is also very important in case you want to ace this examination, and the cutoffs for this examination. So first thing first, let's start with the important dates. So as you know that the registration has already started for NMAT 2023. The starting date of registration was 1st of August 2023, and this will go on till 10th October 2023. So the registration window is quite big, and it has started. It will go until October 2023. Now, in this, because you know that you have a facility to choose the dates and the slots of your own choice, so the facility of choosing the NMAT 2023 exam date, which is also called NMAT scheduling, which one can do on its own, is also started from 1st August, and it will go on till October 12th, 2023. And you can also reschedule the exam. So they also give you a feature or a facility of rescheduling the examination as per your own choice, and that rescheduling window is from 1st August till December 16, 2023. Then comes the most important part, which is nothing but what are the exam dates. So this exam is scheduled in this window of 75 days. So that's a big thing कि ये exam आप 75 days के window में दे सकते हो. And the starting date is October 10th and it will go on till December 19, 2023. So 75 days के window में starting from October 10th till December 19th आप ये exam दे सकते हैं. एंड जितनी जल्दी आप अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करेंगे उतनी जल्दी आप ये एग्जाम्स का डेट स्लॉट आपको मिल सकता है. सो इट्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस ओनली. Moving on, in case you want to take the test again, because that the NMAT gives you a facility of writing this test 3 times. तो अगर आपका पहला वाला अच्छा नहीं होता और आप चाहते हो कि आप सेकंड अटेम्प्ट दो या थर्ड अटेम्प्ट दो, तो उसके लिए आप रीटेक कर सकते हो एग्जाम. सो द रजिस्ट्रेशन विंडो फॉर NMAT रीटेक एग्जाम स्टार्ट फ्रॉम October 11 एंड विल गो ऑन टिल December 16. और आप रीटेक को भी रीशेड्यूल कर सकते हो. एंड NMAT रीटेक रीशेड्यूलिंग स्लॉट्स आर अवेलेबल फ्रॉम October 11 till December 19. That's the reason when I look at this the previous schedule, जब आप ये previous schedule देखा होगा आपने, तो इसमें लिखा है लास्ट डेट कि the exams can be taken from till December 19th. Or for example, the NMAT registration starts from August 1 till October 10th. Now moving ahead, the NMAT 2023 डेट ऑफ रिजल्ट डिक्लेरेशन. सो जो आप मान लो आप जब भी एग्जाम देते हो उसके 48 आवर्स तक आपका रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर हो जाएगा. सो स्कोर कार्ड विल बी अवेलेबल 48 आवर्स आफ्टर टेकिंग द NMAT एग्जाम. तो अगर आपने 10th अक्टूबर को दिया है तो उसके 48 आवर्स बाद आप उसका रिजल्ट डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. सो दैट्स अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. NMAT result and will have scores only. So percentile scores may not be available in the scorecard. उसमें केवल absolute raw score लिखा होगा. NMAT exam date for scorecard download. So last date for downloading the scorecard is 31st March 2024. उससे पहले पहले आपको आपका scorecard download करना पड़ेगा. ये एक important date है. Now next thing is which is the exam conducting body of NMAT 2023. So since 2015, it has been taken over by GMAT, which is Graduate Management Admission Test. और उसके बाद ही इसका नाम चेंज हो गया था NINMS से NMAT 2023. So GMAT is the exam conducting body. NMAT official website is mba.com.nmat. The top management colleges, this is important, the top management colleges which accept NMAT scores are Narsimondji Management Aptitude Test, XIMB Bhubaneswar, VIT Vellore Institute of Technology, Tapni Manipal, ICFAI, Shivnagar, SGA, Bocconi, and LM Thapa. These are important colleges. Otherwise, there are more than 30 plus colleges, B schools, which accepts the score of Narsimondji, but these are the important ones. NMAT exam dates, as we have already discussed, this is a 75-day window starting from October 10th till December 19th. इस window में exam conduct होगा. Next important part is NMAT testing mode. So ये एक important feature है again. It is an online exam which can be held either on the test center, or they also give you a feature wherein it can be taken at the ease from your home, but on a proctored environment. So online proctored exam from home can also be taken depending upon how you want to take this exam. So this is a additional feature that they have. So post COVID, they have started conducting this kind of a feature. Number of attempts are 3. We have already talked about. You can register for the exam by going on the official website of Narsi Monji, which is nothing but www.nmims.edu. The exam application fees is 2800. So अगर आप 3 बार ये exam देते हो, तो you'll have to pay this fees for 3 times, which is 2800 per exam, per test that you're going to take. Now next is exam pattern. So this is important. Total number of questions in NMAT 2023 is going to be 108. Vis-a-vis 120, which were the number of questions last year. Last year 120 questions the, 40 questions per section. But this year they have reduced it to 108. That means 36 questions per section. There are 3 sections. We have already written this in the slide. There are 3 sections. And does NMAT have a sectional time limit? Yes. And it is different for different sections. So different sections will have different time limits. The next comes exam difficulty level. So it's it's not very difficult like CAT, XAT, or other management aptitude examination. It's a very moderate difficulty level examination, and required NMAT exam percentile. So if you want to take admission into the best of the colleges of which accepts NMAT score, your percentile has to be 90 plus. To be more precise, it has to be 95 plus. अगर आप नार्सी मॉन्जी मैनेजमेंट एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट के थ्रू किसी भी टॉप के कॉलेज विच इज नार्सी मॉन्जी या तापमी में एडमिशन लेना चाहते हो, तो आपका परसेंटाइल 95 प्लस होना चाहिए, विच इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर विच यू विल हैव टू अचीव समहाउ. Then comes importance of taking NMAT 2023. एक बहुत important feature इसका ये है कि it gives you opportunity to retake this test twice. So 2 retakes are allowed, which helps you to improve your score. So in case you would have not been able to score very high in the first attempt, you have identified the paper pattern, then it's an additional feature that you can get. You can improve your score by doing a proper analysis of the previous test that you would have taken, and that gives you a facility of improving your score in the subsequent tests, so which is a very important thing. The application process is online, and there's no negative marking, which is again important. So there's no negative marking for a wrong question that you would have marked. So you can maximize your score. 75-day window we have already talked about. NMAT 2022. Let's talk about NMAT 2022. Did not have percentile and was based on a scale score. So इसको आप ऐसे देखिए कि sectional scoring pattern for NMAT 2022 is in the range of 12 to 120 scale score. तो ballpark figure ये है कि जिस भी student का 122 से 222 से लेके 228 का स्कोर आया था, स्केल स्कोर, दैट पर्सन हैज गॉट अ कॉल फ्रॉम नार्सी मॉन्जी मुंबई. उसका इंटरव्यू कॉल आया था वहां से. सो आप मान के चलो कि आपका स्केल स्कोर अगर 230 प्लस है, सो यू हैव अ हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग अ कॉल फ्रॉम फॉर इंटरव्यू कॉल फ्रॉम नार्सी मॉन्जी मुंबई. सो बाकी जो कॉलेजेस है उसका कट ऑफ या स्केल स्कोर इससे कम ही होगा. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ इट. This is an additional feature which is talking about longer test window, longer registration window. This we have already talked about that last year the number of questions in NMAT was 120, while this year they have reduced the number of questions to 108, while time remains the same. So 2 घंटे का एग्जाम है. लास्ट ईयर भी जब 120 क्वेश्चन थे तब भी 2 घंटे का टाइम था. इस साल जब 108 क्वेश्चन है तब भी the time duration is 120, that is minutes, which is 2 hours only. So equal sectional weightage. All the 3 sections have equal sectional weightage, which is a very important thing. And NMAT retake and reschedule, important points. You can only the maximum number of attempts that you can take are 3, which we have already talked about. And there has to be a mandatory gap of 15 days between the 2 attempts. So अगर आपने पहला attempt 10th October को दिया है, तो 15 दिन के बाद ही आप next attempt दे सकते हो, उससे पहले नहीं दे सकते हो. And you can book a retake only after taking a previous attempt. आप retake का date तभी ले सकते हो जब आपने पहला एग्जाम दे दिया है. तो अगर आपने 10th October को पहला एग्जाम दिया है, तो आपका retake का बुकिंग स्लॉट होगा वो 10th अक्टूबर के बाद ही अवेलेबल होगा, उससे पहले आप नहीं कर सकते। दैट मीन्स आप एडवांस में अपने 3 के 3 अटेम्प्ट्स का डेट शेड्यूल नहीं कर सकते हो। पहला अटेम्प्ट देने के बाद ही आप रीटेक का विंडो ओपन होएगा और तब आप अपना रीटेक का टेस्ट शेड्यूल कर सकते हो, which is important. Now, this is important again. This slide talks about the number of questions from all the three sections and the time which has been given for these sections individually. So the section number 1 is language test, which is nothing but English. Number of questions are 36 and the time given is only 28 minutes. So that means सबसे कम time in language test, that means English sections को दिया गया है. Second section is on quantitative skills, which is numerical aptitude or quantitative aptitude. Number of questions are 36 and the time limit is 52 minutes. So maximum time quant के section को दिया है. Logical reasoning 36 questions, time limit is 40 minutes. So total 108 questions spread across 3 sections, each section comprising of 36 questions, each equal questions from all the 3 sections, while time limit is different. 3 के 3 सेक्शंस का टाइम अलग अलग है. सबसे कम टाइम लैंग्वेज स्किल्स विच इज इंग्लिश सेक्शन को दिया गया है. उसके बाद लॉजिकल रीजनिंग को 40 मिनट्स एंड क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड को 52 मिनट्स. तो टोटल 2 घंटे का टाइम ये 3 सेक्शंस में स्प्रेड अक्रॉस है इन दिस पैटर्न. Now, talking about the important topics of quantitative aptitude. Quantitative aptitude may the number of questions which are 36 will be asked from these 15 to 20 topics, starting from percentages, time and work, time, speed, distance, progressions, logs, number system, linear equations, data interpretation, LCM, HCF, geometry, mensuration, simple interest and compound interest, profit loss discount, ratio proportion, permutation combination, probability, partnership, mixtures and solutions. And the level of difficulty is not very difficult. It's a moderate difficulty level examination. But out of the 3 sections, quantitative aptitudes or quantitative skills is most difficult. And that's the reason why the maximum amount of time has been given to this section. Talking about the next section, which is logical reasoning. These are the important topics. Analytical reasoning के बहुत सारे sets आते हैं, 3 से 4 sets आ जाएंगे analytical reasoning के. Puzzles are there, coding, decoding, cubes, cuboids and dices पे questions आएगा. Analogies, blood relations, sitting arrangement. It can be a linear sitting arrangement or a circular arrangement. So you'll have to practice a lot of questions from this section. Spatial reasoning, data arrangement, visual reasoning, which is non-verbal reasoning, a Venn diagram, syllogism, statement and assumption, and statement and conclusion. These are important topics of logical reasoning from where the questions will be asked. And again, the level of difficulty is of moderate difficulty level only. Talking about language skills, which is nothing but English section, the important topics or sections from where the questions will be asked in language skills will be reading comprehensions. You'll be getting at least 3 to 4 RC sets comprising of 4 questions to 5 questions each set. Then sentence correction, there will be questions on sentence correction and sentence completion. Then error identification, you'll be given a sentence wherein you'll have to find the error in that sentence. Questions on synonyms and antonyms will also be asked. Sentence and jumbles, paragraph rearrangement questions are there. Fill in the blanks questions are there. Propositions, article, tenses, and conjunctions will also be asked. Then there are questions from para completion, para summary, and para completion and para jumbles. So these are important sections or topics from where the questions from language skills will be asked. Now let's move on to the most important part, which is how to prepare for this kind of an examination. So yeah, as I said that it's not a very difficult exam like CAT or ZAT. So it's of a moderate difficulty level. So if you prepare, if you are clear with your fundamentals of all these topics that we have talked about, and you practice for next 2 to 3 months very judiciously from the various sources which are available either online or offline, you can very easily crack, you can very easily get maybe 20 to 25 questions right in each of these 3 sections out of 36 questions which are asked. So understanding the NMAT syllabus and exam pattern is very important. So last 3 slides wherein we have talked about the important topics from quantitative skills, from logical reasoning, from language skills. If you have gone through those topics very thoroughly and you have prepared those sections, those chapters very thoroughly and practice the questions from these sections, your chances of cracking this examination will be very high. Time is of great essence, so you need to start your preparation at the earliest. So don't wait because it's a matter of another 2 to 3 months अगर आप अक्टूबर लास्ट टारगेट कर रहे हो तो आपके पास 3 महीने का टाइम है। ये सारे टॉपिक्स को सही से पढ़िए और प्रैक्टिस करिए ऑल दीज क्वेश्चन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द बेसिक्स एंड द फंडामेंटल पार्ट ऑफ इट, एंड देन मूव अहेड. Create a study plan wherein you are studying at least 3 to 4 hours every day for your NMAT examination, and you need to prepare for all the three sections, which is quantitative skills, logical reasoning, and English skills. Sare sections important hai because questions are asked from all the three top sections and from all the topics that we have talked about. Solve previous year papers. So it's important for you to go through previous 7 to 8 years papers since the time GMAC has started conducting this examination. That means 2015 onwards, जितने भी आपके पास previous year NMAT के exams या test papers available हैं, go through PYQs very thoroughly because that will help you to know what is the exam pattern, what is the important topics from where the questions are asked, and that will help you to devise your preparation strategy also. Take lot of mocks. Take at least 2 mocks per week starting from maybe सितंबर onwards. 2 मॉक हर हफ्ते दो because आपके पास टाइम बहुत कम है, और उस टेस्ट का एनालिसिस करिए, and that has to be taken within a stipulated time limit and in a simulated environment. That's very important. So last and most important thing is you need to practice, revise. So practice from various sources. Revision plays a very vital role. So as in when you come across some new concept, some new question, you need to make a ready reckoner and revise that at a regular interval. 1 week every when 1 day every week has to be allocated only for revision and testing and for test analysis. Now this is also important. GMAC, which is nothing but Graduate Management Admission Council, has released a comprehensive NMAT by a book, a guide, which is NMAT by GMAC 2023, which will be available once you register yourself for this examination by going on to the website of Narsimonji. This NMAT by GMAC official guide contains NMAT syllabus, fundamentals to prepare, study material, access to NMAT, mock tests, and CDs to prepare, and a lot of stuff. So you go through it very thoroughly. I think this will be of great help. This will act like a guide for preparation for NMAT 2023. So that's it from our side. In case you need any assistance or you need some counseling or you need some tips, you can write your query on the comment box, and we'll help you in any regard, anything that you need. For subsequent such queries, you can subscribe to our channel, and we'll be more than happy in terms of helping you in this regard. So thank you so much and all the best.